Imagine getting smacked by 30 points in the playoffs. Not once, not twice, 4 times. And here's the kicker. That team doing the smacking, they've only played 12 playoff games. Yeah, welcome to the Oklahoma City Thunder, where happiness goes to die. You think you're catching a rhythm? They snatch it. You hit a shot, they're already halfway down the court dunking on your center. These dudes don't play basketball. They perform public executions. And the scariest part? They look like they're having fun doing it. I'm going to break down exactly how OKC turned the playoffs into a torture chamber, why the Pacers are being disrespected, and the wild reason I still wouldn't bet against OKC if you gave me Steph, Shaq, and Jesus on the same roster. But first, let me take you to the crime scene. So let's set the stage here. The Thunder, 12 playoff games. 4 of those wins were by 30 points or more. That's not just dominance. That's flat-out bullying. Meanwhile, Indiana's been doing their thing too. Smacked Cleveland. Yeah, I know Cleveland had injuries, but still, they got sent home looking like they never learned to dribble. Pacers ran them off the floor. But let's not kid ourselves. This ain't about who's been solid. This is about who's terrifying. And right now, that's the Thunder. OKC isn't just winning, they're snatching souls. Let's talk about the real problem. This Thunder team isn't fair. They're just not. I was watching the game and taking notes like, damn, are they enjoying this? Because there's this cruelty to how they play. And I don't say that lightly. They're not just out here trying to win. They're trying to embarrass you. They'll go up 18 and still be diving for loose balls like it's Game 7 of the finals. You try to smile after hitting a jumper, they'll erase that grin with a transition 3 and a flex in your face. You beat your man off the dribble? Congrats. You've just activated the Thunder's full-court predator mode. Caruso tags in, then Jalen Williams swipes at you, Lou Dort body checks you, and before you even get your bearings, you've got Chet Holmgren behind them like a praying mantis with 9-foot arms, waiting to swap your weak layup into the 7th row. They never stop. Let me say that again for the people in the back. They never stop. You can't catch a breather. You can't even blink. Every pass gets deflected. Every drive gets contested. It's like they've got 5 Marcus Smarts out there all cloned into younger, faster, meaner versions. You know what they are? Thieves of joy. You think you're about to build momentum, and boom, Shai hits a step back. You think you've got a mismatch, and bam, Chet blocks your shot, grabs the rebound, and whips a one-handed outlet pass to a cutting Giddey. It's cruel, and the craziest part is they love it. You think that's exhausting? Nah, they keep score of deflections. Like it's a damn game within the game. Caruso came out and said it. They literally track who gets the most deflections and strips. That's a point of pride in that locker room. It's like, hey, who ruined the most lives tonight? Oh, that's you, Jalen. Respect, bro. It's psychotic. Now, let me be clear. The Pacers deserve respect. They stomped Cleveland. They looked organized, explosive, sharp. And I don't care if the Cavs were banged up, the Pacers handled them. Beat them like a drum. But here's the problem. Nobody gives a damn. And you know why? Because when you put the Indiana Pacers next to the Oklahoma City Thunder, it's like parking a Toyota next to a Tesla that can fly. Look, Indiana's nice. Tyrus is a wizard with the ball. Siakam's giving you grown man buckets. Miles Turner is holding it down. But even if they play their absolute best basketball, I mean peak 2004 Pistons level effort, there's still this nagging feeling like it won't be enough because OKC just feels inevitable. They've already won 80 games this season. Yeah, 80. That puts them in rare air. That's like to 2016 Warriors, 1996 Bulls territory. That's the stuff of nightmares. And the way they do it, it's just overwhelming. You don't get a chance to breathe. You don't get a moment to relax. You pass the ball, intercepted. You get a screen, they switch and trap. You pull up for 3, contested like your life depends on it. You finally get to the rim, Chet Holmgren is standing there like Slender Man with a death wish. It's relentless. It's ugly. And it's beautiful. If you're an OKC fan, you want to believe in Indiana. You want to say, hey, they've got fight. They've got heart. But heart don't mean much when the other team's got talent, speed, length, coaching, chemistry, and bloodlust. Let's be real here. The only way the Pacers win this series is if the Thunder forget how to play basketball. Like Shai gets abducted by aliens, Chet joins a monastery, and Lou Dort decides to open a smoothie shop in Miami. That's it. That's the list. And yo, let's talk about these betting lines. The Thunder are -700. You know what that means? Vegas is basically saying, we dare you. Go ahead. Bet on Indiana. Waste your money. And Indiana, +500. That's not a smart bet. That's a donation. That's you being like, maybe lightning strikes. Maybe Shy forgets how to dribble. Nah, man. Don't do it. I've squinted at this matchup from every possible angle. I've tried to convince myself, okay, maybe Halliburton gets hot. Maybe Siakam takes over. But every time I do that, I look back at the Thunder, and it's like, bro, even if you cook, they've got 4 dudes waiting to clamp you, and 1 alien-looking shot blocker waiting to erase it all. Betting on Indiana right now is like walking into a buzzsaw and praying it malfunctions. It's suicide. Here's the bottom line. This ain't just a playoff run. This is a hostile takeover. The Thunder didn't come to play. They came to dominate, humiliate, and then smirk at the camera while doing it. This team, they're not just winning, they're ending careers. And if they keep this up, this isn't just going to be a championship run. This is going to be a statement. A dynasty-level flex. The start of something we haven't seen since the Warriors lit the league on fire back in 2015. So, ask yourself this. Are you ready for the Thunder era? Because whether you like it or not, it's here. And if I were the Pacers, I wouldn't just be game planning, I'd be praying. Stick around, we're just getting started. This playoffs, it's a bloodbath, and I'll be right here breaking down every brutal moment. Hit that subscribe button because the next meltdown is coming. And trust me, you're going to want front row seats